Hello miners, Rusty coming at you with his Ganzo collection. So, taking a look at this, we got the G6252. This one is a D704. They also make or made a G704. The G720, they make a G722. The G732, we have the G74, want to say 31, the G7531M, and the G7531. So this is a smaller version of this one. This is the F740 and the FH51 and the FH61. So we're going to talk about Ganzo in this video here. So stay tuned and I'll kind of break these things up into kind of some groups. Okay, the first group I'm going to talk about doesn't really belong in a group. This is a 6252 and I did a giveaway on this knife, and I believe it has 440A steel. They did not indicate. It's got a heavy bead blast on here and then fiberglass handles, so it's not G10. There's no layers. It's sort of a fiberglass dust, if you will. It's grippy, and that's what we're looking at for the ergos. So I think this was a pretty early knife of theirs, and I picked it up for $12. Don't know if you can still find it or not. It came with green and I believe black handles. So kind of see the evolution, what the clips look like. Then we move on to this one's a G720, and this one's been accused of copying, I think it's a steel wheel SR1, a very kind of an expensive outdoor knife that comes in a better steel than the 440. It has a very high blade here. I'm trying to decide what kind of grind that is, but it's your big Ganzo in the sense that this thing just fills your hand. The handle there does. Has a thumb ramp on it, and a lot of people would use this like I think it's, like I said, the steel wheel as an outdoor type of a knife. So very heavy duty, has their G-lock, and this one is had trouble breaking this in. Really tight springs. Added my own lanyard on to this one, and I carry that one in a nylon case. It's not really a pocket type knife. It's really pretty big. So yeah. The other one then, I think this was the 732. See if we can find that. G732 maybe got its inspiration from the Spyderco Endura, and a lot of people like this Ganzo, they were still using a round hole. They might have made other models with more of an oval hole because Spyderco had the round hole, and they probably caught too much grief about copying Spyderco. Comes with a G10 handle, and this particular model has a heavy texture, and you can see what the clip kind of evolved to more like, in my opinion, more like a rat clip. So this one runs on washers, and you can flick it out pretty well, and it has a nice flat grind blade. Although I did have, I saw some scratches on here. I know that this, what you're looking at, might have come from me sharpening this, but the blade grind wasn't perfect. But when you're paying $20-something for a knife, still pretty happy with this. It's maintained its blades centering, and so happy about that. Let's go move on to the 7531. This actually was my first Ganzo, and I just really liked the blade shape on this, and that would definitely be a hollow grind on here. We got the jimping, good ergos, nice lanyard hole. Guys might want to be picking these up. I've seen these, you know, if you can still get these in the mid-20s or something like that. I have a feeling that they might stop making some of these, just because I'm seeing some of these models getting harder and harder to find. But this one you can still get for under 20 bucks. I believe orange and green handles on Amazon. And if you guys have seen my other videos, you know, I have a video on each one of these knives separately, so you can go check those out. But it does have some nice G10. It has a little jimping here. So these make for a nice carry knife, nice thin and slicey type of a knife. So let's move on, I think, to my favorite three. That's the D704, the G7412, and the F740. So we'll kind of get these out here. This one, want to make sure, this was one of my last purchases. I think I got all of these three pretty recently. This one is in D2 steel. So really liking that. It's got that very nice jimping on it. What I call the ship, you know, looks like the bridge of a cruise ship here. And the action on this one is just amazing. It's got to be running on bearings. It feels like a rubber band is pulling on that one. So really amazing. Ergos are really good on that. Was around the $24 range. I'm seeing one available still, and then I'm also seeing them for $46. So you just never know. The 7412, taking a look like that, pretty similar. Has a Firebird logo on the back, and this one does not. So I don't know enough about Ganzos to tell you. I do know they went from Ganzo to Firebird knives, and that's what we're looking at here with the Firebird logo. We have a 3.5 inch blade. I should go over that. This one is 3.3, and this one's supposed to be at 3.2, according to what I've read on their descriptions. So taking a look at those, I did get these in the green G10. You can tell this pocket clip's a little bit different, and these two have the same type of pocket clip. So moving on here, remember that this one's the F740, and it does have this move up, and if you're going to use this a lot, you might want to just work that heel off, you know, lightly sanding, maybe get a sharpening stone. It's kind of pokey, kind of wants to cut you there. So let's move on to the FH series, and that's the newer Ganzos you're seeing, and a lot of them have this type of a G10, which is really nice G10, but they're more modern looking, I think. And I did do some mods on this. I did an acid, a light stone wash on this, and great carry knives. Paid somewhere like $25 for this, probably October of 21, and now they're for 40 something dollars. You can still get this one for 23. I did a heavy stone washing on this, and this is one of my regular carries. Took the clip off. It just fits nice in the pocket. You can deploy it with your thumb. It locks up good. It's got D2 steel, both of these. LTK tested at 61 for a hardness, and you can move up on this. It's really great for, you know, just taking with you every day. It's a very useful knife, holds its edge really long time. So if you guys are looking, you know, these ones still might be available. I am seeing the prices on this one go up. So I'll line these up with the blades out and give you guys a final look. Okay, and that's how they open, or that's how they look when they're open. And what I try to do is just line them up, not off the pivot, but where the G10 ends, so you guys can get an idea here. Give you a look at their blade designs. All of these came sharp, so Rusty's happy about that. Actually, this one I have sharpened. I had to sharpen these because of the acid and the stone wash. This one needs some work, factory edge. This one's a super slicer. This one's good. This was good. I have sharpened this, and haven't really done much to the 6252. Don't think I paid over $25 for any one of these. And that's the collection here. Pretty happy with the Ganzos. Okay guys, check out a video. I do have a video on each one of these knives.